Welcome back, fellow Blues and all football fans. Kindly subscribe if you're new here. It was all smiles today at the Selhurst Park Stadium following a comfortable 3-0 win at Westham on Saturday afternoon. Following last weekend's late victory at Bournemouth, Enzo Maresca made 3 changes to his team as Tosin Adarabioyo, Enzo Fernandez and Jadon Sancho came into the side in place of Axel Disasi, Renato Vieira and Pedro Neto. The Blues made a brilliant start to the game with a goal from Nicholas Jackson inside the first 4 minutes as he combined with SANCHO to slot the ball home. Jackson was to double his tally in the 18th minute as Chelsea made it 2-0 as the striker finished confidently after a super B through ball from Moises Caicedo to release him. And here are 5 things we learned from the London Derby win. SANCHO rewarded. It was no surprise to see SANCHO come into the Chelsea 11 for his first start since making the move from Manchester United prior to the summer transfer deadline. As Neto did not do enough in the first half at the Vitality Stadium, SANCHO was rewarded for his bright cameo with the starting spot. SANCHO looked good today, as was the case at Bournemouth. SANCHO got another assist to his name, this time with only 4 minutes on the clock, following a 1-2 with Jackson, who finished off expertly after racing down the left and into the area. SANCHO continued to have a say on the game and made a few dangerous runs into the Westham box with his quick feet and movement, causing problems for the hosts. However, he was on the pitch for 57 minutes as Neto replaced him just prior to the hour mark. He has made a very promising start to his Chelsea career. Right back experiment. One of Maresca's 3 Chelsea alterations came in defense as he made a change at right back. Still without Reece James and Malo Gusto 3 injury, Tosin came into the blue side in place of Disasi, and that in turn saw Wesley Fofana move across the right back in order to accommodate the incoming player. If there are going to be occasions where both James and Gusto are out injured, Fofana may well be the emergency option down the right. Fofana at full time was seen limping, but as reported, it is not considered to be a major issue. Moises Caicedo turns up again. It is a brilliant performance from the Ecuador international, crunching tackles, piercing through balls. This is the all-action Caicedo that Chelsea fans have been patiently waiting to see, one of the best players on the pitch today. It was a great combination with Enzo Fernandez popped the ball about nicely over the 90 minutes and did his defensive work too. After an uncharacteristically quiet first half, Chelsea's main man Cole Palmer arrived at the party early on in the second half, escaping on the counter-attack and finding the corner with a deadly finish. Looked a bit perplexed to then be taken off just after the hour mark. 1 or 2 nervy moments aside, Sanchez dealt comfortably with what West Ham had to sling at him and was delighted with the 7 saves made and a clean sheet. Solid enough at right back, but perhaps fortunate that VAR let him off after a clear pull on Somerville's arm in the box in the first half. Hooked after 56 minutes, Fofana was back at his peak today and looked sharp. It was another commanding performance at the back by Colwell, who won everything in the air and didn't put a foot wrong over the entire 90. His place in that back 4 is secure. Christopher Nkunku looked desperate to make an impact after being brought on just after the hour mark and probably should have done better with a header from close range. Picking a starting lineup is by no means an easy job when you're a Chelsea manager these days, but the Italian got it bang on today. West Ham were clearly there for the taking, but his side brutally exposed their opponent's weaknesses and seemed to want it far more than the Hammers. And it was all smiles to see the boys manage to handle the clean sheet today. Fellow Blues, a quick one reaching us from the camp. Subscribe, like, share, and be here for more updates.